You alright, everybody? So in this week's video, it's still back on the Metro. I've done a few bits and pieces to it. Well, I've done a few bits and pieces, a bit of welding and that, but so got that welded in. Needs grinding down and tidying up and whatever. Got that bit in there, welded in. So you saw this bit last week. Got that bit there done in there. And I'm on the front floor pan now, welding that up. Still got that bit to do there in the corner, and plenty more in the back. But let's grab my copy. My Spider-Man cup someone bought me. Yes, I've still got a bit here to do. But this bit down there, it's right by the tank, fuel tank. So I'm going to, and I've obviously along the seam of this floor pan this side, it's where the fuel pipe runs through to the front. So I'm going to drain this tank out, see what's happening. I've got the clicky clacky pump there. I've put it on just to make sure it is sucking, but I thought we could sort of both see what's actually coming out of this. What colour it is. Yeah, there's the colour of it, look. Not good, eh? Smells horrible. I don't know, hopefully there's not too much of this in the tank. Yeah, it's not meant to look that colour, is it? So I'm going to drain this tank out. Get that in there, alright. I'll drain this tank out. At least it could clean the oil drum out. The oil drainer. Look at the colour of that. It's still coming. We can see like in there if there's going to be any bits in that in the tank. Hopefully not. I don't really want to drop that tank if I can help it. I think you've got to drop the subframe down to do that. But you know, if it's got to be done, it's got to be done. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Welcome to the horror show. You ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Does that help? No. No. She is rotten. Let's get our torch better. All down in there. Oh, you can't really see. So the tank has got to come out. There's no way I can weld around all this, all that lot in the way. Let's have a look underneath here. See how bad she is. Definitely a labour of love, this car. And I think I'm falling out of love with it. Yeah, great, eh? So we'll get that subframe out, tank out, and loads of welding. I was reading something about these. Can't remember what it was though. Something about it'd be add but I don't know. Looks like it'll clean up. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I ain't looked anywhere else underneath here yet. Got some cobwebs there, look. Got some grass. Hopefully this is the worst side. That subframe don't look too bad, does it? Going under there, all around there. Got a bit up there, I know about that. There's nothing to worry about, that's nothing to worry about. Oh. I don't know what the other side's like. These wheels on the other side was rubbing on the rust up there. Right. Right, passenger side. Not as bad from what I can see. Obviously we ain't got a tank in the way, so it really helps. But it don't look as bad here. Well, saying that, it does. Look at that subframe mount down there. I don't think you can see down there. That's all rusted away. Seatbelt anchorage. Don't have an accident in this car in the back. Yeah, right, subframe's got to come off. That looks like fun. With them rusty bolts. Proper rusty. I'll brush all this off first, get the hoover on it, get some of this grass off it. So if you buy a garden find, the grass eats the car away. If you buy a barn find, the rats eat it. And the mice. Yeah. Pucker, eh? Bank holiday weekend, and here I am again. Working on this old heap. Right. Alright, back box is off. And got the arch off. Nice. Right, what do you reckon my chances are of getting them 3 bolts out down there? I don't know if you can even see them, can you? Hang on, let's put that torch on better. Look, it's the top one. I think that's the middle one with no head on it, and that down there, which is just part of the rest of the car, just rusted itself to everything. Apparently I've got to undo that. There's one at the back, get them out. I'll probably have to let the pressure out because I pumped this suspension up and it did take some fluid. But yeah, wish me luck. Right, that one I've got out, well, nearly out. That one there, with no head on it, I'm drilling out. That one there, I haven't even attempted it yet. But it's been an absolute nightmare. As you can see, the head of that nut is welded itself to this subframe mount. But the thread on the back looks alright. That one down there doesn't. But that came out. The one you can get to came out. These two being a nightmare. I don't want to really cut up here because that's alright. You know, I don't want to try and expose anything else. But come on, it's moving. Oh, I can't take it all the way out because I've still got everything else connected up. And the car's jacked up on the subframe, but that's... Alright, so middle one's out. Bottom one's just, it has undone. Top one's undone. So now I'm going to go onto this, try and undo that. That looks like fun, doesn't it? I reckon it's just going to turn in there. And the one in the boot looks clean. So I reckon that'll undo. Which is hiding under there. That looks nice, doesn't it? If you can see that, can you see that? Yeah, there. Looks brand new. Brand new. Right. As you can see, nothing straightforward. I've had to get the grinder in here, destroy that nut. But this one here, it's coming undone. So that should put them there, lose them. So that should free this up, I believe. No, it's not. Will that free up? There's a washer, look. It should free that up now. Nothing straightforward though, nothing at all. Oh, here we go, look. Get that washer off if we can. One-handed, get in there. Come on, even the washer's struggling. Right, you get the picture, didn't you? And then that should come out there, that side. And that's free now. Brake pipe would do. Let's get a torch so you can see it. Blimey, dropped it. Brake pipe goes round to there. I'll have to replace these if you can still get them. Should be able to. But I might. No, I won't try and save it. I'll just cut it off. Sod it. And then we're round the other side, the more technical side. Won't be able to use a blowtorch around here, I don't think. Not right near that petrol tank, I won't. And they look like great fun down there. Great fun. With no heat on them. Can't wait. Anybody want to buy a Metro? Right, on the driver's side, can you see that up there? Hang on, if I... There's the bolts I've got to undo. That middle one is not even a bolt shape anymore, or head shape should I say. See it? It's more like a triangle, or a house. And then that bottom one. That top one is just part of the subframe now. It's, yeah. Took about half hour to get this screw out here, out the plastic arch. Yeah, it's all good fun today. All good fun today. My knees are killing me, but we got to crack on. Look at the state of it out there. Well, anyway, let's get it. Let's fight this side. I'll come back in a minute. Right, what I'm doing at the moment, that head off, that bolt, and it's still, I don't know if that'll focus on that, still can't tell what's head of the bolt and part of the subframe at the moment. I'm just letting my drill cool down a little bit, the old D-bolt. Then we've got the one underneath it, if you can see it. Hasn't even got a head on it, really. And the one at the bottom. So I tried to whack a 1/2 inch over it. That didn't do nothing. Then that just slipped. Whacked to 12mm or 7/16 over it. That just slipped. Whacked to 11mm over it. That just slipped. Yeah. So the next option, if this don't work out, is cut that out there. I can't get any heat on it because of this. I don't even see that. Look. Fuel tank right there. If we get flames on there, it's going to be all over this. So that's the last thing we need, isn't it? Burn the building down. But yeah, so this is what I'm up to. Don't be under any illusion that I'm having a good day, because I'm not. This has been a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. But apart from handbrake cable, I think she's out. I think. Don't seem to be a lot holding them on, really, them subframes. Apart from them 3 bolts on each side. And a strap round here, which ain't going to do nothing if it falls. Let me slow this down a bit and see what happens. See if it comes down. Come on, Jack. A bit on this side. Don't know what's still on there, what ain't on there. Cut the brake pipes, but what's going on in here? Yeah, I think it's just ready to fall onto the floor really. I think it's going to fall off of this jack first. And then, yeah, probably pull the car down onto the floor as well. Because that doesn't look that safe. It's definitely going to slide down, I think. And support it a bit. And just let it go. And it's definitely not on this jack very well on this side. Here we go. Told you. Oh, I've got an handbrake cable somewhere, haven't we? Oh, here we go. Let's lower this bit down a bit. That jack's not even doing anything. Alright, so we're just hanging on the handbrake cable. All a mess on the floor. Yeah, look at the state I've made of that lot. That top bolt was an absolute nightmare. Trying to get in there to drill it out. Handbrake cable, so I've got to get this out of the way. And then that fuel tank down. And then go from there. I think I started recording about 9:15 this morning, 9 o'clock. It's now 2:30. So if you watch a video on YouTube or anything, and they take their Metro subframe out and it's easy to get out, then it's not always the case. I'm not saying that they're lying or anything like that, but on this motor, it weren't that straightforward. Probably 4 months ago, I done a mini one. The mini was an 84, so 5 years older than this thing, and that came undone. I had to do some repairs to the heel board, and they come undone on a mini, but this just it's in a bad way. Right, let me get this out of the way. Let me disconnect this handbrake cable, and then we'll go for getting that tank down. See what grief that causes me. Alright, see you in a bit. It's a tank out. Got them 2 7s. They're going to snap, probably. What else we got? We got one there. Rusty old thing. Got one there. We got one there. And we got one there. Why is it all flickering? That's it. Yeah, so I'll put a bit of lube up there on them little 7s. They're going to snap probably, aren't they? Right, let's get this out. Let's get this tank out. So how does the job start? The job started, I've got to get that tank out to do some welding. Turned into the subframe out. Alright. Fancy putting 7s on these. Undo it a bit, tighten it up a bit, undo it a bit. Come on, don't snap. Undo it a bit. Do them back up again. one fuel tank dangling by the fuel pipe to the engine. I'm out of breath. Right, I think I've done my workout for today. I'll try and get this uploaded like now, if I can. So there's something out there. Yeah. See, when I was doing this front, I thought, look, I'm on the home straight. Oh, how wrong can you be? How wrong, eh? Look at the mess in here now. Right mess, everything's out, all the tools are out. Well, not all the tools, but loads of tools are out. So I need a good clear up in here and start fresh. Thanks for watching. See you in a bit. Thanks, bye.